Hi Stampers, it's Rachel here from Rachthestamper.wordpress.com, and I was looking around on Pinterest for some ideas since we're coming to the difficult-ish time of saying goodbye to some stamp sets and things in the catalog, but also saying hello to some things in the catalog. So I was kind of trying to think of ideas, and I just came back to my absolute favorite thing, which is the Brayer, which is going to be going away. So this is my ode to the Brayer, which I love so much. They are coming out with something new in the catalog, but can't tell you what it is yet, obviously, and just won't be the same as this one. So I still will continue to make some Brayer cards in case you're interested in seeing them. But this is a card that I'm going to make using the Wetlands stamp set. We're going to use the birds and the reeds. And I'm going to see how this goes because I kind of only really have the thought in my head. So we'll see what it looks like. So what I'm going to do for this is we're going to use a piece of Night of Navy, and I did this lengthwise. So it's 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. And then I have a piece of Whisper White. Now that I'm thinking of it, that's not going to work. It's going to have to go crossways because of the card I'm going to make. I guess it could go the other way, but okay. So I'm going to change it. So it's going to be a different opening card, or you can do it the other way if you'd like. So I have a piece of Whisper White, which is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. And we're going to be using Pacific Point, Night of Navy, and Basic Black. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the 1 3/4 inch circle punch and a Post-it note. And you're going to want to punch out a circle and make sure that you have a sticky portion in your circle that you're punching. Well, that went awful. Let's try that again. Take two. Let's try. There we go. That is what was supposed to happen. Apparently my punch is even sad. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this down. I'm going to go fairly low and over, so it's like a rising moon. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to turn this sideways, and I better get a piece of scrap paper. Okay, so I'm going to turn this sideways, and we're going to start with our lightest color, which will be Pacific Point. We're only using 2 colors for this. So again, in case you've never seen this brayering, you want to make sure that you ink up and over, all the way off and over. So starting and rolling off and moving around so you don't create any lines in your brayer. Okay, and then you're going to do the same thing when you roll over. You're just going to want to go in different points, and as you go over, start in different spots. Okay. Turn this a little bit. Okay, so if you're being a really good doobie, you should go rinse off your brayer, but I'm not going to make you waste your time. I am going to a darker color. So now I'm going to ink up with Night of Navy, and we're going to make this more of the top. And again, if you keep rolling and moving to a different spot, you will definitely get the graduated color. Okay, so that's good. All right, so I'll put that on the side, and now I'm going to get out my Basic Black. I'm not quite sure how this is going to work out with the whole birds thing, so we'll see how that looks. So you're going to lift off your Post-it note, and I'm going to do the reeds first. Not sure, we might not be able to get the birds on this one, so we'll see. So I'm just going to put some reeds. All right, let's pop the birds in and we'll see what they look like. Much better than I thought. That looks really cute. Really cute. Just like this is the water that they're standing in. So if you want to give this a little something extra before you stick it onto your card, another thing that I believe I just realized was going to be disappearing, as I saw on the list, was the white gel pen. And I think sadly this might already be sold out. So you could also use, I believe they're still carrying the, oh, I can't find it, of course, chalk pen. Oh, for goodness sakes. I rearranged my pens and I can't quite locate it. Oh, here it is. Sorry about that. So the chalk marker is something you could use in its place. So if you wanted to, you could kind of give this a little bit of the touch of moonlight on the reeds. Just make sure you stay with the same side if you're going to do it. Do the same thing with the birds and their little ripples that they're creating in the water here. Do a little bit on their backs, their beaks, or their heads. Whatever really floats your boat. So, this is quite a simple card. I'm really not going to do any much more embellishing to that. So what I'm going to do is just adhere this directly. And again, like I said, if you decide that, oops, wrong way. If you decide that you don't want it to be a crazy crosswise card, you could certainly cut your cardstock the other way. But Blondie here wasn't thinking when she decided that. So this is a very simple but very striking card. So same thing, if you're going to use the chalk marker, you can kind of do the same thing. It just follows your... Well, my chalk marker I think was sitting in the wrong direction. That's why it's not filling in. It does usually fill in very nicely. But you could use either one of those. You could put your sentiment on top. You could put your sentiment on the bottom. If you didn't want to have this white moon, you could also fill it in with just a teeny bit of maybe So Saffron just to give it that yellow color. But I think it's a very striking card on its own. So if you have any questions, comments, thoughts, please share them with me. You can reach me via email at rachthestamper@gmail.com. You can check my blog, which is rachthestamper.wordpress.com. You can follow me on Periscope, where I do a lot of live broadcasts, at GLFGRL11. You can sign up for my YouTube channel, which is also Rach the Stamper. And if you want to get all these products and more, especially before the catalog ends, there's some things that are going to be ending very soon, and the new catalog will be debuting for customers on June 1st. And if you sign up with me, I will send you a free catalog, but you have to become a customer of mine, so I would love for that to happen. You can reach me at rachthestamper.stampinup.net. Hope this has given you guys a little bit of quick inspiration for my favorite thing, which is the Brayer. I'll be so sad when she's gone, but I'll still use her. Thanks for watching and have a great day.